Hey everybody, this is Kiki from Niar Designs. I pray you're all doing well and are doing something that makes you happy. Voice is getting better, slowly but surely. Thank you, Lord. Okay, we are back with collage stories. I'm so excited. Okay, but before we begin with collage stories, and this is hosted by Belinda at Visualized NZ or NZ, depending on where you are in the world. Oh, no, wait a minute. We have to go praying the names of God. This is a year-long Bible study, praying the names of God for 52 weeks, expanded edition by Ann Spangler. I am going to just move you up a little bit so you get, I think you can see the whole book. Okay. We are here on week 10. And this is Ish, Ochla, Ish, Kana, consuming fire, jealous God. It's not Okla, but I know, but in Hebrew, it's like you have something stuck in your throat. So it's Ish, Ochla, El, name of God, Kana. Now, I'm not going to get to that because I don't want to confuse you. Okay, so consuming fire, jealous God. The Lord is a consuming fire who will ultimately destroy whatever is opposed to his holiness. He is also a jealous God who loves us completely and who, therefore, demands our wholehearted response. If we love him, we can be confident of his mercy, and our own zeal will make us jealous for God's honor and glory. When you pray the names of Ish Ochla or Elkanah, ask God to give you and the church a deeper understanding of his holiness and a greater desire to honor and exalt his name. Absolutely. Now, when people read that God is jealous, and they're thinking as, humans. But we need to remember that he is not human as we are, okay? Not anymore. This kind of explains that. Even so, his jealousy is not the green-eyed monster so often associated with human jealousy. As biblical scholar Edward Mack pointed out, this word did not bear the evil meaning now associated with it in our usage, but rather signified righteous zeal, Jehovah's zeal for his own name or glory. So it's not how we think of it today. The Lord is a jealous God, Elkanah, who cannot endure unfaithfulness. I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you really knew me, you would know my Father as well. From now on, you do know him and have seen him. That's from John 14, 6 through 7. And then, praise God for his jealous love for you and ask him for the grace to forsake any rivals that try to claim your allegiance. Focus on the name Elkanah, jealous God, as you read Exodus 34:14. Never worship any other God before Yahweh, Elkanah. In fact, he is known for not tolerating rivals. And this is the promises from Esh Ochla and Elkanah. Be careful that you don't forget the promises that Yahweh, your Elohim, made to you. Don't make your own carved idols or statues that represent anything Yahweh or your Elohim has forbidden. Yahweh, your Elohim, is Esh Ochla Elkanah, Deuteronomy 4:23-24. The sinners in Zion are terrified. Trembling seizes the ungodly. Can any of us live through a fire that destroys? Can any of us live through a fire that burns forever? The person who does what is right and speaks the truth will live. Isaiah 33:14-15. Thank you so much for doing this study with me. I hope these names in Hebrew are helping you. I know that they help me connect more so because, and I don't know if that's because of how I was raised and because I know Hebrew, but to me, praying to a specific part of God or in that name helps me. I don't know. Like when someone was sick, El Rofé, El Roé, the God who sees, El Rofé, the God who heals, things like that. For me, it helps, and I really pray that it helps you as well. That's truly what I would love to happen. Okay. Oh, no. Everything's falling. Okay, let me just put that back because I don't want to get anything on that. Okay. So, we are back with Collage Stories, again, hosted by Belinda at Visualized NZ or NZ. Of course, everything will be in the description. I am not using digitals, but I am, because I'm using pictures. So let me get to I have to add more, but we have a couple of weeks. Okay, so the prompts, and again, I have not seen Belinda's video yet. What I do is I go in for the first couple minutes, write down her what her prompt is. If you don't know, what Belinda does is she asks her subscribers to give her 5 prompts. So, last week we didn't do collage stories, but the week before that, she picked out at the end of her video, she picked out 5 prompts for the following week. So, and she does that every week, which is very nice because as her subscribers, everybody feels, connected in a way, and your story gets told or your prompts gets picked, whatever. It's really cool. I love that she does that. It's quite fun. So for this week, it's Selena again. Selena picked out native animal, a place, something from your desk, poetry, and steampunk. Belinda added to that hand or hands. And so as the subscribers, we pick 5 prompts that she could pick. And Belinda will always then choose the sixth one. And of course, if you're doing this, please take part. It's so much fun. It's hashtag collage stories. Really a lot of fun. Belinda does a great job putting everything together, and I'm having a blast. I love storytelling and all this, so this is right up my alley. You can do your story collage on anything. You don't have to do a story if you don't want. You don't have to you could basically do what you want. It's pretty much open. So let me show you what I have chosen for the pictures for my prompts. So for the native animal, this is a bighorn sheep. This is, well, now it's native to Nevada. I live in Las Vegas. It's native to Nevada. And a few weeks ago, if you were with my Help Me Plan videos, you would have seen me put these pictures in my journal planner because my husband and I went up to Boulder City, and there's a park there that they run free. They're just there with people and everything, and they come down the mountain, and then they go, and every night they go back up the mountain. It's very, very cool. So I took a picture. That's what this is from. So that's my native animal. A place, as we were driving, I took this photo of Boulder City when we were coming into it. So this is, well, down is Boulder City, but I just thought this was so pretty, and since I am having the bighorn sheep as my native animal, I figured the best place would be then Boulder City, because that's where I saw them. Steampunk. This is where I'm using a digital. Digital Collage Club. It's a subscription-based program that they have a subscription for. They have a yearly and a lifetime subscription. I am subscribed to them. I really like them. When I'm in a crunch, I can always find something there. They have thousands of different digitals. They have kits. They have cards. They have journaling cards. They have journaling pages. They have just tons of stuff. Now they have the clip art corner where you can get clip art too. It's a different, it's the same place, but a different subscription. Anyway, they had a steampunk kit. So this is just like a ticket. So I'm going to take that and cut out the hot air balloon. Okay. Let's see. Oh, poetry. I went online and I saw a poem by Linda Milgate. This was posted in 2021, and it is called Unexpected Gift, and this is about bighorn sheep and other animals. But so that's why I thought it would be fitting. So that's my poetry. Something from my desk. Yesterday I made a tutorial on paper buttons. So I'm going to use one of my paper buttons, and the digital that I used for that is from Betsy at Museful Creations. Of course, everything will be listed for you in the description. So that's, and then hand or hands. My mother-in-law had a Bible that is, oh my goodness, I would say 40, no, it has to be longer than that. Maybe 50, 60 years old. And it was falling apart, so she wanted me to help with the cover, so I made a new cover. And I took a picture of the old cover, and these hands were on the cover. So I cut them out, and that's what I'm going to use as hand or hands. I think I got everything. I am going to make a pocket as always, and I'm going to stick the poem and with the prompts on the back in the pocket. But oh, well, that wasn't very, okay. I should have cut this a little bit more. Well, we'll see. No, I think I have enough room because I'm only going to glue on that side. And I'm going to, yeah, this is fine. I don't mind if it sticks out a bunch. I would prefer it, but I do have to cut it down just a bit. So how are you guys doing? Are you doing this? I know some of you are, because I've seen your makes and they are amazing. I have so much fun looking at what you guys have created. So I know Belinda must be having a blast, because I know I am. I love it. I think you guys are so creative and it's so much fun. Let me just cut that. And then I think I am going to cut, I'm not going to have you watch me though, that's boring. I'm going to cut this out and then ink everything, and then I will be back with you, so I'm not wasting video time. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, all the pieces are inked. I just glued down the background, and I put the poem with the prompts inside the little pocket, so I don't lose it. I have my little foam dots that I got at the dollar store, because I'm thinking I'd like to put this up a bit. So this story, it's going to be a short one. I will, hold on. I will introduce you all. This is Shelby. Shelby is a bighorn sheep that oh my gosh, that lives in Hemingway. Hold on, I'll show you. In Hemingway Park. This is the original from what I took of the park. And that is in Boulder City, Nevada. And she is very young and very curious. And sometimes Shelby's curiosity kind of gets the best of her. And that's what happened this particular day. It was springtime, and Shelby, with the rest of her family and friends, like they do every day, they walk down the mountain. They have a path. They follow the path into the park where they graze and they play, and they just have fun in the sun, especially in the spring, which is Shelby's favorite time of the year. So that's what they did this particular spring day. But on this particular spring day, Shelby noticed that there were lots and lots and lots of people, which usually wasn't the case. So it was very confusing. to little Miss Shelby because she had never seen that before. Not so many, anyway. Which then, of course, raised her curiosity. So now she was hurrying down the mountain to see what all the hubbub was about. So she was looking at all the people. But when she got down to the park, she had noticed something, that there were lots and lots of people, lots of cars and lots of noise and children playing in the playground and going down the slides and laughing and running and eating and all that kind of stuff that you would do at a park. But then everyone started to look up in the sky. So, of course, Shelby wanted to look up in the sky. And in the sky, she saw a floating giant, which looked like a balloon to Shelby. Well, of course, being Shelby, she was so excited. Very, very, very excited, and wanted to get closer and closer and closer to the balloon, but it kept going further and further and further and further up and up and up. So she said, oh, wait, if I go back up the mountain, I can maybe catch it. So that's what she did, but she went alone and didn't tell anybody where she was going. So, of course, she climbed up on the mountain. And wouldn't you know, one of her big horns got stuck on one of the shrubs on top of the mountain. And, of course, Shelby was trying to make noises and push her horns side to side and try to get someone's attention. But nothing worked. Nobody was seeing Shelby at all. Nobody was paying attention to her. Nobody saw her. I glued it in the wrong place. And then Shelby started to get really scared. Oh no, she said. What if I'm stuck here forever? What if nobody ever sees me? Well, so she tried even more. Then she heard a voice. And that voice said, shh, it's okay. It's okay. I won't hurt you. It's okay. So she didn't quite understand, but just from the way the voice was, she knew that even though she wasn't supposed to listen to what humans, she knew that this human wasn't going to hurt her. Somehow she just knew it. So she just stayed still, and wouldn't you know, all she was able to see were these two hands that helped her get loose from the bush. And after she was free, they were so kind. They just turned around. They didn't try to feed her or anything. They just let her go. And because of them, she was free and ran back down the mountain to be with her family and watch from the safety of the ground and not tried to go to the balloon anymore. And that's the story of Shelby. They say that we're not, well, in this specific park, in Henway Park, not allowed to feed or go near these bighorn sheep. They can get not so nice if provoked. They are, some of them are quite large, and their horns can weigh, I believe it's something like 35 pounds each. So it's best to, stay away. So I wanted to include the hands with the story as, yes, they were saved, but it's not like they were trying to pet Shelby or, the bighorn sheep or anything. I want it to be like what you would supposed to do, right? If you were there, let them free, but not try to capture or feed or any of that. So anyway, thank you, Selena. Thank you, Belinda, and everybody. If you are new, I would love for you to subscribe. I would love for you to let me know what you think, especially if you are also joining in. I am drinking my raspberry hibiscus tea. Let me know what you're drinking. And I think that is about it for Collage Stories for this week. Please join me and let's go over to Belinda's channel and watch her video. I'm excited to see what she did. I hope you like what I did, and we'll see each other again soon. All right, guys, bye. I wish you an extremely blessed rest of your night, day, or morning, wherever you are in this world. Bye. God bless you. Bye, guys.